Well, welcome again to another video. As you can see, we're still up in the Lake District in the UK, and we're now going to go and look at Coniston water, which isn't as big as Windermere, which was on the last video, but Coniston water I found has got a little sailing club, so we're just going to have a look there and have a walk around the boats and just play around for a little while. I'm just playing, as you can see at the moment, with this map thing, so I can show you exactly where we are at Coniston. Coniston's a lovely little village. Got one of the best fish and chip shops on the Lake District if you're interested in fish and chips. Anyway, let's pan in and I'll just show you exactly where we are. This is the sort of beachfront, the main part on Coniston water, where you can go. There's a wonderful cafe there, there's a boatyard, there's launches and loads of things to do. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you at the end.
Hey, well, here we are back doing another video at a boatyard. We're at Coniston Water at the moment, up in the Lake District. So I didn't realise there would be a boatyard here, but we're up here on holidays. As if you've watched my previous video when we was at Lake Windermere, there's a wonderful marina there. Anyway, let's just have a quick walk around the yard. Hopefully, haven't seen anybody to tell me off for being here yet, but you never know. This is called Coniston Water. It's a lot smaller than Windermere, but it's in the Lake District. I think the water's used to feed Manchester and Liverpool for fresh water for their water supply. They've got a nice boatyard here. Again, typical boatyard. Loads of old boats. See if I can see anything of interest, anything that would interest anybody. It looks like a lot of the boats are brought in for the winter. There's a nice fin keel thing there, about 22 foot, it's got an outboard. Yeah, it's not a bad boat at all. I'll keep my eye open to see if I can find any for sale, or with for sale signs on. And obviously if I see anybody, I will ask them if they've got anything for sale. But, oh well, I've got this one here. We could have this one, couldn't we? Looks like the police boat. Well, it's got police type of markings on it. But these seem a lot better looked after than what I thought they would be. Still no junk rigs. Obviously the boat that I've got down in the Norfolk Broads is a rare boat. But there's all shapes and sizes, isn't there? Oh, hang on, let me show you around. It's not a police boat. Let me turn you around. It's the Lake District National Parks police boat, ranger boat. Look at that, hey? That looks nice. So obviously you can keep boats out here on swing moorings in the winter, and in the in the summer. Then in the winter you bring them in. But that's not a bad collection of boats, is it? They're quite good order. Some you can see are in regular use because the bottoms are nice and clean, and then you've got other ones that definitely do need a bit of anti-fouling done on them. There's a most peculiar thing over here that's seen better days. It looks like a trimarang of some description. Let's go and have a look at it, shall we? See what we can find out. Yes, definitely triple. Or tipple, not triple, tipple. But obviously that's seen better days, isn't it? But what a lovely boat though, eh? Again, it's towable because the outrigs actually are on hinges, so they can go out, can't they? That's quite an interesting boat. I do like looking amongst the old ones, don't you? The old boats. Look at this thing here. Oh dear me. Now that has definitely seen better days, isn't it? Hey. But oh, look, leaves and everything. You know, if they was just to put sort of say free on it, please take me away and clean me up and play with it. Yeah, it would get more people more interested in boating, wouldn't it? It's motorboat. It's not the quality of boat that we had at Windermere, is it? That marina in Windermere was something else, wasn't it? It's definitely a Hugh Ray Henry boating yard, that was. But this is more of a normal person's boatyard. Well, it's we're out in the yard now, or in the car park. As you can see, there seems to be a nicer selection of boats here. They seem a bit more newer, or a bit more in use, shall we put it that way. Not newer, but a lot bigger. Oh, these are quite nice. These are, look at this thing here. Misu. It's a lovely boat, isn't it? And so they've got fin keels and they've got bilge keels. So they've got all types of boats here. So I presume you bring them out here in the winter, keep them covered up. Oh, it's a nicer selection of boats here. Yeah, wow, that's a good dozen boats there. That's nice. Oh, so I'm not sure how much it would cost to keep a boat here, whether you have to become a member of a club or something. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boats altogether. That's not bad, is it? Hey, let's have another walk back down here. Yes. I don't know if there's launching fees here, whether you have to pay to launch a boat or whether you can just bring it down here and launch it and you know, pick it up later on in the day and take it home. Do you know, I wonder how much it would cost me to bring my boat up from Norfolk, bring it up here for the summer. Mind you, the sailing's a bit limited, isn't it? It's not like on the Broads where you can go from town and up the rivers and into different Broads or lakes. And anyway, hang on. I've seen a sign which says launching fees, so we're going to walk over there and we'll show you how much it costs to launch a boat here. Here we go, here it is. Launching fees. Kayaks, canoes, windsurfers, SUPs, stand-up paddleboards and non-powered inflatable, £2. So if you turn up with a kayak on top of your thing, you're looking at £2. Then you've got boats up to 12 foot, 16, 20, annual launching fee, 75. And then, oh, they will give you a hand. They will give you a hand. Tractor assisted launching plus launching fee. So if you used to bring a boat here, say like my boat, which is at 22 feet, that would be £20 plus £15, £35 to launch. I wonder if that call includes retrieval. I don't know. It doesn't say. That just says launching, doesn't it? But and there's also like a yard over here, which looks like where they mend boats, is it? Yeah, they're working on boats in there. Mind you, if you haven't got your own boat, you can always come down here and hire one. Shall we go and see? Let's walk over here and see some. It's very similar to Windermere again, where you can hire boats for the day or by the hour, by the half hour, I presume. We are in, when are we now? We're in March again, March something or other, 5th or 6th of 2023. Beautiful sunny day today, but you mustn't get confused. Apparently it's going to snow hard tomorrow. But there we go. So there you go. If you haven't got your own boat, you can hire a motorboat, rowing boats, kayaks, open canoes. So there you go. And everything's closed today. So I presume it'll be open for Easter, won't it? Or weekends most probably. And you've got all the boats out there. They all look like electric, which is good, isn't it? Good for the environment. Very good. Yeah, oh yes, definitely electric. Look, they all plug in. They all plug in. They're all being charged up. Look at that. We won't go down there. This is a lovely spot, this, isn't it? I'm not sure the size. I don't think this one's as big as Windermere when we went on the last video. That seems a bigger lake than this one, but this is still very nice. Yeah, very nice indeed. See, there's still a few boats on their swing mooring for the winter. There's obviously a sailing club over there. I'll try and get over there later and have a walk around, but there's a good dozen and a half boats there, all tied up to their swing moorings. But if you're interested in history, what they do have here on Coniston Water is the National Trust Steam Yacht Gondola. When does it? Oh, it starts sailing again, as you can see, on the 25th of March, and it's owned by the National Trust. There's a picture of it there, and it's run on steam, and you can go on that for a small fee. I shouldn't think it's that expensive. It takes you right round the lake. As you can see, we're here at the moment, and the gondola, I think, does the red route, just a small route, which is good. £17 or £15.75 if you're a member of the National Trust, which I recommend anybody who lives in England to join the National Trust. Even if you don't like old buildings, they've got some wonderful located car parks which are free or included in your membership. So you can park your car on some beaches, well, lovely places. Anyway, let's go back. We're going to go now and visit the Bluebird Cafe, which is there, and have maybe a tea cake or something with a nice cup of tea. Yeah, Bluebird, named after the boat that tried to set the land speed record here on Coniston Water back in the year 19, I'm not sure, 50s, 60s, with Donald Campbell. Unfortunately, he came to a very watery end. The boat did crash and he didn't survive. But if you check up on Wikipedia, you can get all the information. I'm amazed that there isn't a boat here or anything here to commemorate his achievement or non-achievement. But that's how it goes. Anyway, let's see what else we can find. We're down with the birds. Got loads of ducks and seagulls and Christ knows what swimming around here. But as you can see, there's the old ferry boat there. It's the old launch that I think has been plying its trade on the Coniston Water for a few years now. As you can see, you can do various trips. I'm not sure how many trips they've got going this time of the year, but they've got quite a few. I think there's 3 circuits they do around the lake, a short one, a medium one and a long distance one. Let's go down and have a look, shall we? It's not as if we're going to go on it, but we can have a look at it, can't we? So you don't have to bring your boat. Over there, there's all the rental ones all queuing up, waiting for somebody to take them out. No, go on, you carry on. No, don't worry. So, there we go. Brand new anchor on the top there, look at that. There's a flag and everything. Oh, it's definitely all original, isn't it? I don't know when it dates back to. I dare say we can have a look on Wikipedia to check out. Oh, no. How old is the boat?
It was built in
74, 1974. Thank you very much. So there you go. 74 and we're 2023. So that's 49 years old. That's not bad, is it? Hey, still going well. Now if it's still got the original engine, wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, that's off it's going now. There we go. It's called Campbell. Again, if you listened earlier on, it's all related to Donald Campbell, the gentleman who tried to set the water speed record in the boat called the Bluebird. That was back in the year, check on Wikipedia. I should know, shouldn't I? I should do, before I make these videos, I must do a bit of research so that, but then you wouldn't have to do nothing, would you? No. You do it. You sort it out. Wikipedia. Leave it in the comments what happened. I know he did unfortunately die here, and there's rigmaroles over the boat. The boat was rescued and saved, and it's owned by somebody, and somebody else owns it. But the most important thing is in fact it ain't anywhere on display here at Coniston Waters. Well, there you go.
Well, I managed to find some photographs on Google of the boat, Bluebird, when he tried to set the land speed record. As you can see, we had a jet engine. Unfortunately, it crashed while he was attempting to, I think, redo his land speed record, increase the speed of it, water speed record. This was the gentleman who found the boat, the wreckage, about 50 years later, and he's restored it back. But now he's in dispute with the people who own the boat. Anyway, there's Donald. Great fellow he was. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it hasn't gone on too long. Hope to see you again.